it is Mary.
And Amma.
You guys must like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
Down below because today we are reviewing I Love a Mama's Boy. It is the season finale. I cannot believe it's already here.
Know.
It's so sad. But it did not disappoint.
It
but we're
really
gonna leave
did not.
Shakib and Emily for last.
Yes.
But let's talk about Matt and Brittany.
Okay.
She met him at the park in cowboy boots with a black dress.
She really wanted to confront him and let him know that she knows that he's been cheating on her.
What does that do for you?
I don't know.
He cusses you out.
He's
He
already
says you're
blocked
crazy.
you.
He's already blocked you and all your friends.
Yes.
What else do you need to tell this man?
And
I
he
would have
comes-
stood him up.
Yeah. He comes gaslighting her already. Talk about the stunt that she pulled when she showed up with Vicky was rude and deceitful. And how she should be, she didn't have a reaction. That he says, you should be embarrassed. And she said, no, you should be the one that's embarrassed. So he decides to get up because she is answering him back. He
And they said
talking about how
this is a
she's
scene out of Fatal
Okay.
Attraction. You know that show where couples
I
murder
know.
each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just kept on like, I've never been exclusive with you and this and that. I kept away. What did he say? I kept it that way to test and see what I wanted.
I was like, ooh.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, but I never wanted to date you. And he's like, I blocked you because you're a child. Like, my mom is right about you. F you. My friends are right about you. He sounded like
A petulant child.
and so she's following him, walking backwards as he's walking forwards. I'm just like, Brittany, why don't
Really?
you go away? He
Go
gets
home.
in his car,
Go
tells
home.
her, c'est la vie, au revoir, puts down his car to insult her some more. She puts her head down like this so she can hear everything he has to say. Then she curses him out and says, you P-A-B, and that's when, after she did that, she had the last say. She should have just given him the finger and walked away. But no, he goes and says, hey, by the way,
You're not the only Britney.
You will never be like the other Britney or something.
He said the only Britney. I guess he was referencing Britney Spears. And she's like, what? What?
And you turn around
For the
and ask what
insults?
for the you wait to repeat the insults.
And then she finally got it. She's like, it's Britney, bitch. I was like,
Okay.
we're
Britney.
referencing Britney Spears songs now?
I don't know.
What you
I don't
said
even know
was
that
the best
a-
last word.
Anyway.
And you could have, but Britney, that's Britney's tagline for every song.
Oh,
she
really?
always says that.
Oh, I
listened to Britney Spears for about 10 years. Yeah, I remember her tagline, honey.
Oh wow, I never. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so I just thought that whole thing was degenerate. Why are you wasting your time letting this
I
guy
have no
insult
idea.
you? Best thing you could have done was stand him up. He's cheating on
Yeah.
you already. There's nothing else to say, boo.
Yeah.
You don't want me, that's fine. I'm not going to sweat you. Like, it is what it is.
I know. It was pathetic.
Time for me to go on another date.
I wish you could have gotten the last word,
But
but
that was pitiful.
Matt was gonna make sure that she doesn't get the last word because that's what happened with Kimberly the last time.
She dumped
And
his ass.
he was determined that would never happen to him again. Did you watch the show, Brittany? Because if you had, you would have known how this was going to end. Oh.
And I don't even think that whole thing with Devin is actually going to even last long.
I don't think
I
so.
thought their energy was kind of fake.
I thought he
Well, I
was
thought he
over-
was fake.
Yeah, I
And he
thought
was
she was for real. But then when he started talking in the third person, does
Like,
Matt
get
will
the
Matt
happy
get the
ending?
happy ending? She was a little bit like, yeah.
I thought it was actually very odd.
But they did say in the end that they're still together. The mom does not like it.
Yeah.
He is trying to move away from his parents.
He is moving out of that house, y'all. He is removing himself from the property and getting a larger home for her.
Her and
Her two
sons.
boys.
Yeah.
And the mom does not like it. Matt does not care because
Yeah.
he has found a woman he wants
I
to be
thought
with.
she looks really good for a single mom, though. I
For
always
sure.
love to see single moms looking good.
Yeah.
So, anywho, want to talk about Christy and Robin?
Dusty. No one believes you.
Robert's like, yeah, I feel so free now that my mom's not in the picture.
And
I'm
then,
so
then
much
he
at
goes and he
peace."
says, I said, what the fuck?
And Christy's like, it's been great, but then you go for a romantic dinner with
And
him.
you're talking
and
about
you talk
the
about
mother.
his mom. See, I don't understand. She's not in the picture. You finally got your man.
It's
You got
so-
your kids.
Mhm.
Why are you still talking about her? Why? Makes no sense.
The elevator doesn't go to the top floor. It just stops right here.
It's like you like the drama. Do you still miss her? Why are you talking about her again?
I thought it was very odd.
Anywho, we will move right along.
But he hasn't talked to Nancy since.
Yeah, he has.
Or whatever. But they I guess they're happy or whatever. I feel like the only reason why Robert is actually making up with his wife, because he saw the writing on the damn wall.
Yeah.
She is about to leave my ass.
Yeah.
I have pushed her too far.
You will
I have
no
to
one.
really make sure that I make this up, because my mom will always be there for me, but my wife will not.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like he's doing all this now.
And then you have to be child support.
But I feel like he was smiling as she was talking about it, and I just felt like this man is just setting you up for him to be reunited with his mom again, talking about, do you miss her? He's like, I feel like I got attachment issues, but then when they were silent, he was smiling. I felt like he's about finna set you up.
Yeah.
Good luck with that man. Should have left him when you had the chance.
Yeah. So Ethan and Lena. Lena. So Ethan.
We gotta talk about this one for
Ethan
real,
goes
though.
to Lena and lets her know.
Well,
that
no,
my
the mom's son
the-
came over, whatever,
yeah.
stuff like that. They were talking about the guest list, and she basically was like, she needs to cut down her list. Mind you, her list is 75 people, the mom's list is 80 people, and his dad's list is 50. Where is her mom's list?
I don't
I
know.
thought it was ridiculous, but this is the issue when you want a big wedding. You should have just taken your ass to the beach or to the park where he engaged you, had a small wedding, don't even invite the mother, and elope. That's what I would have done in this situation.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We will have a bigger wedding when we have money.
His mom to pay for the wedding. You could have just said no thank you. You've been knowing her for 5 years, and that's what the mom said. You have known us for 5 years. You've been coming around for 5 years. You never complained before.
Now you're doing it
about
because it's on TV.
us being, lovey-dovey, whatever. But once you got the ring on your finger, now you want to assert yourself after 5 years. So anyway,
The mom just looked at her very oddly.
Ethan goes and tells her, look, first of all, he should not have done it at that place. Because
Where he engaged
that's where
her.
he proposed to her.
Now it's a bad memory.
Exactly. So he starts to tell her, hey, look, my mom wants you to trim the people. Make sure you're not inviting any fourth cousins and stuff like that. She gets all upset. How dare he feel comfortable to come and tell me stuff like that? To not even stand up for me with his mom. By the way, your mom has 80 people on the list. Your dad has 50 people on the list. Honey, they're paying for the entire wedding. So,
I feel like that's still wrong, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's controlling. It's
It's
controlling. Like, if you're going to pay for something, do it out of the goodness of your heart, not to throw a social event.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do for their
mother
own
wants
best
to
interest.
the mother wants to have a total of 200 people, not more than 200 people. So that means that she has 80, the husband has 50. You need to trim your 75 to 70. That's what that means. Cut 5 people. I am not going to explain to her. I refuse to explain to her how these people, what they mean to me. Okay? Because this is not her wedding. It's my wedding. Okay. I mean, if someone's paying for your wedding, okay, pretty much what they say go. I know it's your wedding, boo-boo, but it's not your money. That's how I feel.
If you wanted
It's
to
a
do
whole
that,
70. Even if they tell you to get 50 people, I will put 50 people. I'll say thank you very much. If not, I will say I don't want this wedding. Honey, let's go elope. Let's go to Vegas. Make something small, and then later on make a nice little party with your family. Okay?
yeah, that's what I would have done.
She doesn't do that. So anyway, Ethan tells her not to give him attitude.
Yeah, I thought it was wrong.
Yeah, and then later on he apologizes for it. But yeah, you're gonna see what your future is. So they go back. They see Esther. They go back to the house.
Because she wants to go talk
They
about the list again.
and she wants to talk about their flirting. So
no, she wanted to talk about the list. Then she got distracted about the flirting.
Okay.
And that's when it went left. And then the woman...
So
and
they
then,
go, and Ethan just laid his head. My kids do that all the time, and I go like this. They do that all the time, and I'll go like
it's
this.
so comforting.
All the time. That's what she does with Ethan. Can you all stop? Can you all stop? Okay, I have talked to you, Ethan, about this flirting. I've talked to you, Esther, about this flirting. You all still doing it. And you all being disrespectful. Okay? It's too much. You're weird. My friends find you weird. Everybody finds you weird. When you were in the pool party, when you said, baby, And then he goes, baby, baby, you always be my baby, baby. She was losing her mind. And then she says, Ethan, go hug your girl. So she go hug the girl, and he goes right back to his mommy.
I think the mom said nothing though, because the way she looked at her was like, "You're crazy. This is not going to last, and my son know ain't going to last."
So,
but fast forward,
they go in the house and they close the door, and then the next thing you know, he says 3 weeks later.
I said, "What's happened, dog?"
And then she comes and she sits on the couch. So what has happened is that
his cat has cancer. And it's really like a son.
Our cat, yes, and he's very distraught, and so the wedding has been postponed. And then Ethan comes on and he says that he cannot imagine getting married right after his best friend dies.
Well, but I want to make this very clear, because I think this was very important.
He's an the cat is a licensed emotional support pet
for him, which I thought it was very telling. This man obviously has some really deep depression going on.
Exactly.
His mom obviously is kind of trying to buy him and help him, because she knows all the things that he is going through.
Yes.
So for you to just have this issue, make it seem like it's some weird flirty thing where for 5 years you ain't say shit.
Yeah.
And his pet has just died. I'm sure he's seen all that. Yeah. The mom has seen all that, and that's why they postponed it and have not even set a new date. It ain't happening, boo. You are about to get divorced before you get married.
You about to lose your
job. You about to lose your post. You's about to lose your post. Come get this dance.
Look, get back the ring.
So I mean, girl, you could have just. It's not even like, honestly, if I was in that family and the mom's hugging Ethan, I'd be like, can I get some sugar too? I would be playful with it. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's not like they're having sex. You are weird. You are actually
so perverted.
Weird.
And like, you're accusing the mom of some kind of pedophilia. Like, I will be so offended. I'm sorry. Like, I would be so offended.
I probably would.
I ain't paying for your wedding. Like,
I actually probably would cuss her out one good time, and then I bet you she won't bring that shit up to me no more.
Like, that's crazy. Like, it's weird. It's my friends find the reason why your friends find it weird
because you make it that way.
You are going around talking about it, calling attention. Look at her. Look. This girl.
Seek help, Elena, for your insecurities and your weirdness.
Well, you are not getting married. How about that?
Boop, boop. And I felt like it was...
Bye!
Poof! Be gone.
Martin. It never gets old.
It never gets
old.
But the final couple... Emily is batshit crazy, in the words of Shakib.
Shakib finally said he finally said what America knows for sure.
I mean, but I felt like he should have known this when she went and murdered Flowers senselessly.
Yes. Well,
that's when I would have known. If you bring, honestly, my relationship with my son will be on pause for a while, because you come and you murder my plants, you make me run into my house. If you bring her here, I'm calling the cops on you, and I'm calling the cops on her. Well, don't bring her here. I don't care if you my son. Don't bring no crazy lady who looks like she will murder you in your sleep and had a head on her table. Don't bring that person to my house, because if you do, you both going to jail, and I ain't gonna blink twice.
Look,
I don't care if you my blood.
Emily said something that was actually quite tough. She says, if you're a woman in your 30s and you are not married, you have failed in life. So I think she's almost 30, like she's 28, 29. So she really wants to get married. And so
she was gaslighting Shakib at the pottery place.
Yeah, they went to a pottery place, and Shakib was like, okay, I can kind of see why you probably got upset, but it wasn't right the way you did it. But I have an idea.
I can't marry you.
Yeah.
I can't marry you if you don't have my mom's approval.
I cannot consider it. He said, make it nice with my mom.
And I will consider
marrying you.
Not saying I'll marry you, but I'll consider it. This man don't want you, Emily. Run away.
He decides to drive them to Layla's house. Does not give Layla a heads up, because he thought this was going to be a good plan.
I would have called. I would have picked up the phone. I would have called the cops immediately. Yes, I have a trespasser, and I have somebody who's trying to endanger my life. Yeah. My son. Thank you. Please come pick them up both. Come pick up both of them immediately.
So he comes with Layla. She's like, "What is she doing here?" And Shakib's like, come, Mom, sit. I gotta tell you all these wonderful things. Look, Mom, I have an idea. This is the idea. The idea is that we all live together. Boom. And this is, are you mentally effing stupid? I was like, what? In front of people's mother. Hey. And Shakib was like, I think that's a great idea. It's a great idea.
But my thing is, this is my thing. He just gaslit her. He set her up because you never mentioned this before.
But you go like your mom.
But the thing is, I feel like he set her up. He knew that would tick her off. He knows she doesn't like his mom.
I don't think he did for her going left like that.
I know, but I feel like he did gaslight her.
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like he did it on purpose or whatever because he doesn't want to marry her.
Yeah.
He really wanted her to act a plumb fool so he could break up with her. That's what I believe in my chest. I believe that he set her up so that he can have a reason to break up with her. Because after that whole thing happened,
I don't think he expected her to go left.
But she was ripping up tissues in Layla's face and
Layla was,
I'm gonna
Layla was like this. Layla was starting to cry. And she is there.
He said, let's celebrate.
And then let go get the candy from the table. Just woo! I was like, what the hell?
He said, are you possessed? And then this girl swings her leg over the gate. Over the railing and jumps down like a monkey.
Psychotic? Are you possessed? And Layla always chiming in, bye. Yes, she's possessed, Shakib, she's possessed. Shakib has hurried up. I don't even know how quickly he hurried up and called Uber for someone to come pick up. He said, Mom, I'm coming. I'm putting her in a car right now.
I'm leaving her now.
I'm letting her leave here. You hold on, Mom. And he goes, and Emily didn't realize what was going on. She thought maybe they were going home. And then he grabbed her hair. Come here, the car is here. She's like, Shakib, what's going on? What is it? Get in the car. Get in the car, damn it, yo.
He said, F damn yo, son. Get in the car.
Oh, he was
upset. All
his voice was all
damn.
deep. And then she's like,
what does this mean?
What does this mean?
I'm moving back in with my mom. That's what this means.
I'm moving out. Boom, slap that door in her.
I was like, Shakib has had enough. And apparently, he did not move back in with Emily. He is still happily at his mom's place with Tuti.
Yeah.
And Layla.
And then before he went upstairs to his mom, he's like, maybe I'm supposed to be alone. He's like,
maybe I don't need to be with anybody.
Emily is batshit crazy. Like the bells finally rang over his head. Yes, wow, he got it.
My thing is, Emily is very dangerous. She's actually she is somebody who will kill you in your sleep. And I'm not accusing her of murder, but she is very close to it.
I thought Emily was a little bit high. That's what I thought. Because she was looking at Leon. I was like, what is going on? I mean, she was like, look at her lips. And she's like, what are you doing? Like, I just feel bad because her mom seems quite sane.
Listen.
And even she later said, is this how you treat your mother? And Emily, that's why she's like, ah! It's like, oh my God.
But listen, y'all. But me personally, I am here sitting in Africa on my bed. And I was scared as fuck. I looked in that girl's eyes and I saw the devil.
No, you don't.
I was scared.
Just laughing at this point.
No, I was scared though. Like I was genuinely scared from my own bed because when I looked at her in her eyes and the way she was looking at him, looking like she wanted to stab him, I was genuinely scared for their lives.
Probably she had a weapon or something. It would have gone left.
Very left.
It would have gone left.
So, because I have watched a lot of murder documentaries, and I know evil when I see it.
I mean, I don't know about her looking evil, but she looks mentally, she doesn't seem all there, and I think she really needs aggressive therapy. She has to be able to control herself. She has zero control over herself.
That was some scary shit, man.
Control over herself. I was afraid for Layla at one point because she's like pointing, like almost like trying to point and poke her in the eye.
She went to bite Layla on her face. She's like,
I can't.
and I was just like, why are you in her face like that? Like she wanted to just bite a piece of her off and just be like,
that's whew.
Cuckoo has come to town. That's what we're gonna call this one. Or we're gonna call it either Cuckoo has come to town or batshit crazy has arrived.
Emily, get help, please. That's what we're gonna call it. Please get help. Please get help. Look at yourself in this video and realize that this is not okay. This is not okay.
I know your Chinese mother has raised you better, and she would be ashamed.
At this point, it's like, well, probably very concerned for you too. So, get some therapy. You need some therapy, probably some medication.
I want to pray for Layla's trauma because I'm also traumatized.
Yeah, some I don't know, mind chemistry is off. So, anywho, that was the finale of I Love a Mama's Boy.
But comment down below. Do you guys think Shakib and Emily will get back together?
I don't think so. I think Shakib is done.
I don't know about that.
I don't think he's going back to
I feel like he should have been done when she murdered them plants.
I don't think he's going back to him. I seriously doubt it.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
And Alma.
Leave us a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment. And let us know if any of the other relationships, Matt and Devin, do you think any of those are relationships that are going to last?
Yes, y'all. But it's midnight over here, so
I know.
good night.
So tired. Good night. Bye.